Kuki militants released 2 kidnapped Maita youths this morning after 6 days in captivity. Committee on Tribal Unity spokesperson Lun Kipgen says 2 Maita youths released after reaching an agreement with Government of India. Centre agrees to transfer of Kuki prisoners locked at Imphal Central Jail to Churachandpur, establishment of police station at Kangpokpi district's Phailing Mon. 2 workers die after accidentally falling into sewage tank situated near Suva Hospital in Rims Road. Unidentified miscreants stormed Ukhrul police station, loot firearms in the midst of violence over land dispute. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren appeals for peace in Ukhrul district. And Mera Chaorel Houba celebrated with traditional and religious fervour. Many communities absent from festival due to prevailing crisis in Manipur. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Kuki militants released the 2 kidnapped Maita youths this morning after 6 days in captivity. Committee on Tribal Unity CoTU representatives handed over the youths, namely Oinam Thoithoi and Thokchom Thoithoiba, to Kangpokpi District SP and Assam Rifles today morning at around 6 in Gam P5 of Kangpokpi District. It is not clear on what conditions the 2 abducted men were released by militants. According to a reliable source, militants had released them in exchange of 11 Kuki prisoners who are locked in Saziwa jail, Imphal, since before the prevailing ethnic violence and during the violence. Soon after the release of 2 youths, they were taken to Imphal police station by a team of Imphal West District Police. Later in the day, they were handed over to Thoubal District Police after medical test. Reportedly, the 11 Kuki prisoners were handed over to Saparmaina police station in the wee hours today. They have been transferred to Churachandpur District Jail. Meanwhile, a list on names and addresses of the 11 released prisoners has emerged on social media. According to the list, the Kuki prisoners are locals of Churachandpur, Chandil, Kangpokpi and Imphal West districts. Other posts, including photos regarding release of Kuki prisoners, have also surfaced on social media platform. However, Manipur police has so far not given any comments regarding this. Mention may be made here that Thoithoi and Thoithoiba, along with their friend Ningombam Johnson, had went to New Kaithalmanbi to attend Assam Rifles recruitment test. They got lost on the way and subsequently abducted by Kuki militants on 27th this month. Johnson was rescued by Assam Rifles the next day on September 28th. The Joint Action Committee, which was formed in connections with the abduction of Thoithoi and Thoithoiba, expressed happiness on their release. It expressed gratitude to Chief Minister N. Biren for making efforts for safe release of the 2 youths. Family members of the 2 men, along with JAC representatives and Thawal police team, were present at Imphal police station to take the 2 released persons. They are currently in custody of Thawal police, who will soon hand them over to their respective families.
Handaki angang ni asia khoi tek da gaidana hingna phangi haibase sigi damta khoi Manipur da lebiriba organization khudimak pu aikon hanna thaga chare banna sibu saugat piriba amadi phangnab gi dong hona bida mayam apun mathiang lobiba amju mayam aikon logjaba amadi mayam na khoi gi dong mathiang pangbi sigi damta khoi leriba Manipur gi organization khudimak pu hanna thaga chari loina na khoi CM busu si matang da achoba thongdang lobi gi dong ta khoi hanna haininga ri thagat ba phongdok chari.
In connection with the release of 2 kidnapped Maita youths by Kuki militants after nearly a week, Committee on Tribal Unity CoTU makes statement that the 2 men were released after reaching an agreement on some points with Government of India. In a video release, CoTU spokesperson Lun Kipgen has said the 2 abducted men are being released after the central government agreed to transfer Kuki inmates from Imphal Central Jail to Churachandpur and establishment of a police station at Phailing Mon in Island Block, Kangpokpi district. He claimed the 2 youths were arrested by Kuki village volunteers on September 27 and CoTU took initiative for their safe release. Lunkip again accused media houses in Valley of reporting false news. He affirmed the 11 Kuki prisoners have reached Kangpokpi district Sapar Maina after their release from Sajiwa jail.
First, the demand was the transfer of all jail inmates from Imphal to Kukijo dominated area, which is Churisanpur. And the second is establishment of police station at Pailimon area. See, if the CM had cared for those two detained individuals, he would have acted. But sadly so, we requested the central government to intervene. And finally, a DGP on the behest of this central government made us possible to reach an amicable solution. Therefore, 2 youths were released today, and as per the agreement, 11 who are the jail inmates have been received here at this church compound, Sapamena.
In an unfortunate incident, 2 workers died after falling into sewage tank which is situated near Suva Hospital in Rims Road. The incident took place last night. The deceased are 36-year-old Nahakpam Aboy, son of N. Khomei from Salam Patsoy, and 36-year-old Thangzam Inauba, son of TH Silungba, resident of Lamsang, Haibong Pokpi. They fell into the sewage tank while repairing sewage household connections. As soon as the 2 workers had fallen into the tank, people nearby informed Manipur Fire Service. A team including the Director of Fire Service arrived at the spot and initiated rescue work for the 2 workers. Eventually, they were rescued and rushed to Rims Hospital in serious conditions. They succumbed to injury at the hospital. Kokomi calls for public torch rally on October 4 tomorrow at 8 p.m. in condemnation of the recent media statement of Indian Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi regarding the ongoing crisis in the state. Kokomi coordinator T.H. Somorendra commented that the Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi had remarked immigrants from Myanmar who entered into Manipur are unarmed people who are looking for safer places because of the civil war in the neighboring country, and that the warlike situation in state is caused by misinformation. The army chief had also claimed that Kuki community did not carry out drone bombing and rocket attack. Speaking to media at Kokomi Lumphel office, Somorendra criticized the army chief's remark. He accused that such a person who is in the army top brass helming a huge responsibility of protecting the nation and the people making such comments is apparent of a ploy of Home Ministry and Defense Ministry. He also inquired why the state government, DGP and security advisor have been silent even when the army chief is spewing lies and distorting the facts of what is actually taking place in the state. He added, it is getting clearer that Centre is using Kuki proxy army to break the territorial integrity of Manipur. Somorendra also appealed to people to raise slogans on Stop Centre's proxy war against Meitei, Stop Centre's policy of obliterating Meitei, Stop Divide and Rule policy, Go Back Central Security Forces, and We Will Defend Our Motherland. General Dwivedi down during the torch rally.
General Dwivedi wafam asi Manipur miyamna yamna hakchinna lawbuga loinana condemn tawi yaningdeba phongdopo oina hayeng khoi lagliba tang mari thara asida Manipur gi mafam sinthungna lamjau khudingmakta nuwidangi pung 9 da mairagi leli chapiu haiduna khoi kokomi gi saiti gi pin tawjari yaningdeba phongdopuyu amasung cholagwan kya lawduna maleng miyamda Manipur gi oiba phibam che siyawda khoi gi Indian Army gi Chief of the Army nu bau kut thingelaga Manipur si thugaina buda asobo thodang ama lawrli haibado ama khoigi maleng miyam da thamjani madani.
Unidentified miscreants stormed the Ukhrul police stations and snatched weapons and ammunition in midst of violence over land dispute between the villages of Hungpung and Hunfun in Ukhrul town yesterday. According to Impact News source, a group of unidentified miscreants stormed the police station and Ukhrul district headquarters and snatched 8 9mm pistol along with 201 ammunition, 6 Imphal rifles along with 340 ammunitions, 3 AK-47 rifles along with 180 ammunitions, 2 9mm carbine along with 250 ammunitions and 1 SLR rifle with 10 ammunitions. The incident occurred between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. yesterday when the whole town was engulfed in a ruckus and firing between the two groups. There has been no official statement from Manipur police over the incident. It may be mentioned here that 3 people lost their lives and many others sustained injuries in the violent scuffle and firing which erupted in Ukhrul town over land dispute. Among the injured, 13 people who sustained critical injuries are getting treatment at Jenims and 10 people are currently admitted to RIMS. Police are keeping a tight hold of the security situations in the area and there have been no report of fresh scuffles or any unwanted incidents. Chief Minister and Biren strongly condemned the unfortunate incident of violence and firing which broke out at Ukhrul district headquarters yesterday, where 3 people lost their lives and many others suffered injuries. The Chief Minister also extended solidarity in the grief of bereaved families. In his public statement, the Chief Minister informed that district administration, district police and security forces have given specific instructions to take up appropriate security measures to prevent any unwanted incident. Instruction has also been given to district administrations and local MLA to extend aid to the injured individuals and their families. The Chief Minister commented that ex gratia and financial assistance will be extended as soon as possible and immediate assistance have been provided to those in need. The Chief Minister also appealed for support and cooperation from the public, all stakeholders, public leaders and CSOs in the initiatives of state government to maintain peace in the district. All Naga Trades Association Manipur warned the state government of indefinite economic blockade on the National Highway 2 Senampati Imphal Road in response to collections of unlawful taxes from people travelling between Kangpokpi and Imphal. According to a press statement, ANTM pointed out that truck drivers and transporters operating between Senampati and Imphal have been suffering in the hand of groups who are collecting unlawful taxes, and repeated appeals to stop these activities have been made but to no use. The statement continues that CoTU have been taking money in the name of taxes from vehicles with and without goods. ANTM urged the state government to take stern action in this matter, and if they fail to do so, ANTM will carry out indefinite economic blockade on National Highway 2 starting from midnight of October 8. Security forces recovered 4 improvised mortars and 8 pumpy ammunitions during search operations which was conducted at Khosabung and its adjoining area, Churachandpur district. Security forces also carried out house-to-house search as part of preventive measures being taken to maintain law and order in the state. Checkpoints have also been opened at various districts to prevent any untoward incidents. A goods-laden truck coming from Jiri towards Imphal along the National Highway number 37 caught fire today. According to Impact News source, the truck caught fire at Kambiron area, also known as Puiluan, when it got in contact with a live electric wire. Information regarding damages caused by the fire is not known till the time of filing this report. Mera Paibis of Kaisamthong Top Leirak and Kaisamthong Hodam Leirak stay sit-in condemning the firing incident at the Kaisamthong Top Leirak residence of renowned writer late Rajkumar Sitaljit by unknown miscreants. Speaking to media at the protest held at Rajkumar Sitaljit's residence, Secretary of Kaisamthong Top Leirak Mera Paibilub Secretary Maisnam Sharmesori narrated on the night of September 28, 3 armed men who came on a motorcycle fired around 10 rounds at the residence. She commented that causing panic and fear by firing in closely populated areas is not the right things to do.
Karigumba ako'y siyumlakta nungay kaksan bagi thawdokse ako'y yam nungayjade matungda amona su tawbidanaba sasin inausing da hajari ko karigumba si haisani nungayna daba leiraga su yumlakta nungay kaksan ba habse ako'y le isa isu singda su ako'y ahloiraba ako'y ima singna su yam thina nungayjade sigi penda boin ako'y ngasi dharna si phamjaban.
Mera Chaorel Houba, which is held every year on the first day of Meitei lunar month Mera, was celebrated today. The ceremony was carried out jointly by Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board, Umanglai Kanbalup and Sana Konong Utra Sanglen. As part of the ceremony, a religious procession of the indigenous communities in hills and the valley was taken out from Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple, Haying Khongban, Ukong, Yumpham till Kangla. The procession, which was carried out by members of Meitei, Kabui, Maring and Chothe communities, collected sacred water from Nungzeng Ikon in Kangla and returned to Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple and performed religious rites. The religious procession traversed through Kaisampat, Wahengbam Laikai and Rich Kangla via Khwairamban Ima Kaitil. Speaking on the occasion, Rajya Sabha MP Laisembasana Chauba commented that members of many communities could not attend the ceremony this year due to the prevailing crisis in the state. He also stated that the ceremony is being carried for peace, prosperity and harmonious coexistence between different communities residing in the state.
Maina wai tang na sam a lai hak tuk tigi hona kuna Municipal Mera Chaorel Houba haidana pangthok pa dugumba thorom aduni masi ko na pangthok serbasi aro masi ki thorom si yam maru hakpa aikogi tangban gi mapu riba Lainingthau Sanamahi aduga ima leminal sidabi aduga aikogi nampu ningthau panthoibi asina singba aikogi lai singsina aikogi taibangda khongum lakpa aduga phamba langba aduga masa manai oriba aikoi mayamna ngamjaba makogi thagol tawjaraga kum adumagi leibaki aduga furup adugi amasung ai oiba adugumba wakhalonda afaba yai phaba thawni jaba adugumba yamna maru hakpa numit aduni.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on advocacy meeting on topic involving the women who use drugs community in planning and monitoring of services at Hotel Imphal. So keep watching Impact News.
Adom kalin gi maisa maragda asumna humai humaga leiba pambibra natraga asumna nungaine AC manungda relax tawraga adom gi daily thabak tawba pambibra asumna relax oina thabak tawbininglabadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong chabasu leizagani akupa marol gi damak lengsan haf kai sampat konjeng hazari lekai opposite Sangai Express. Diagnostic ki lamda chahi nipu hena mangjil thana lakpaga loinana BABINA group na miyang mi mafamda lanthokjari anoba ana laingi pathapta compassionate healthcare specialized field kun henbagi khanghairaba expert singa tana tuna matam gujunaraba laing bagi kana balobiyu paidigi luba treatment dagi horaga personalized oiba treatment pituna adongi haksal fagatna bahonaba asina ikoi gi pandam oi adongi haksang fagalakpagi khongchata nungaiba amadi afaba laingi chapcharaba kana balobiyu BABINA Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Social Welfare Director N.G. Uttam revealed that all possible measures will be taken soon to bring back women drug users to normal life. Uttam was speaking today during an advocacy meeting on involving the women who use drugs community in planning and monitoring of services, which was held at Sangai Hall of Hotel Imphal in North AOC. Nirvana Foundation and India HIV/AIDS Alliance New Delhi organized the event. Second MR Commandant Victoria Yenkom, State Health Secretary H. Rosita, and India HIV/AIDS Alliance New Delhi Senior Advisor Kunal Kishore also attended the meeting. Speaking further, Uttam maintained that there are only 2 drug de-addiction centers for women in the state. He added only 30 inmates could avail treatment at the 2 centers at once. He also informed that state government had issued guideline on minimum standards of care and services and also instructed drug de-addiction centers to register. Also speaking on the meeting, Nirvana Foundation Secretary Sorokhaibam Savana maintained that Nirvana Foundation along with MAX have been working for the welfare of women drug users. She complained that welfare programs for women drug addicts are lagging behind as compared to works taken by male drug users.
Individual level, organizational level, government level, अखोइना तौगदौरिबा थबकसिना तसेंना ग्राउंड दा खरम खैदि काना गद्रा हाइबदु खरा खरा खल्लगा तौसी अदु नत्तबिदा प्रोजेक्ट फंगनबगी यूसी थाबा यानंगनबगी फोटो का फोरगा लोइरे हैना तौबना तब मसिना तसेंगना मी खरददी इम्पैक्ट पीबा ngamba मी पांदमदु थम्मगा चंगजिनमेनसे
अखोइना थमजरिबसी ड्रग सागोनना लेरिबा नुपीसिंगसे मखोइगी सिनबा प्रोग्राम दा मखोइगी वॉइस सिंगसे ताबीबा प्रोग्राम सिंगी सर्विसेस से मखोइना पाम मोंगदा लेब्रा हाइबसिगी गैप्स मैमसे सुगुमगी मॉनिटरिंग प्लानिंग मैमसे मखोइसी योहन्नबगी माई वॉइस से ताननबगी दमुता सिंजबा प्रोग्राम ने
Chief Conservator of Forest Wildlife Manipur Longzam Joykumar urges people to stop killing wild animals and birds. He stressed the importance of wildlife in survival of humans. Joykumar was speaking on the 17th Wildlife Week observance today. He flagged off a rally on Wildlife Week in Imphal. Speaking on the occasion, Joykumar maintained that Wildlife Week is being observed every year all across India from October 2 to October 8 in the state. This year's Wildlife Week kick-started at Zoological Garden, Iroisemba yesterday. Members of NGOs working for wildlife and students participated in the rally.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯋꯥꯏꯜꯗꯂꯥꯏꯐ ꯋꯤꯛꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯂꯛꯀꯤ ꯊꯋꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯖꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯗꯦ ꯑꯥꯔ ꯁꯣ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯇꯦꯟ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯑꯋꯥꯔ ꯁꯔꯚꯥꯏꯚꯜ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯋꯥꯏꯜꯗꯂꯥꯏꯐ ꯑꯦꯛꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯏꯜꯗꯂꯥꯏꯐꯀꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯀꯟꯖꯥꯔꯚ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯧꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯋꯥꯔꯛ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ NGO ꯚꯣꯂꯨꯟꯇꯔꯤ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯆꯠꯃꯤꯟꯅꯒꯗꯧꯔꯕꯅꯤ ꯅꯤꯌꯔꯂꯤ ꯋꯤ ꯑꯥꯔ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯦꯛꯇꯤꯡ ꯑꯦꯔꯥꯎꯟ 400 ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯤꯄꯦꯟꯠꯁ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯀꯪꯂꯥꯒꯤ ꯋꯦꯁꯇꯔꯟ ꯒꯦꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯅ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯐꯨꯠ ꯔꯦꯂꯤꯗꯒꯤ
In connections with Wildlife Week 2024, Bishnupur Forest Division organized Wildlife Week Rally in Bishnupur district. Students from various institutions in the district took part in the rally. Speaking on the occasion, Bishnupur DFO Ramabai Waikom stressed the necessity to protect wildlife. National Commission for Protection of Child Rights NCPCR, Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights MCPCR and Manipur Seva Samiti carried out a state-level sensitization workshop in connection to provisions of Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act 1986 and Amended Rules 2017 at Manipur Press Club today. Speaking on the occasion, MCPCR Chairperson Kaisam Pradip Kumar stressed on the need for proper awareness of the penalties given to people accused of having involvement in child labour as per the Act. Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights MCPCR officials visited the house of the mother-daughter duo who were found dead under suspicious circumstances at Lilong, Hauraibi. The spot visit was carried out by a team led by MCPCR Chairperson Kaisam Pradip Kumar and MCPCR member Anita Chabungbam. It may be worth remembering that on September 23, Basanta Devi and her 4-year-old daughter were found dead on the bed inside her house under suspicious circumstances. MCPCR also revealed that relevant authorities are probing the incident, and if the death turns out to be a case of homicide, those responsible will be dealt as per the law. An essay book titled Nungsibi Laukoipat Aigi, song book titled Matik Chadrabini and poetry book titled Nungshi Sambal, all written by Sorok Noren, were released at DIPR office in Kaisampat. Mahut Minister Yumnam Khemchan released the 3 books. University professors and officials of Mahut were present at the book release event.
Kaithian ya mo palang to position police ki mating yaw na ya roina hoi ahum mari rak police yaw na meeting tawe adubo lewa ki irang thorpa karida police su masing wat ga karida yengbi bang ngamdaba tanja su dum yawi police sing su khar thawa yaw na baina municipal corporation na tiar ka aga pirabani basama sama file lo wiro egon to buda takhai mai koi ta karo takhai police lo wiro adubo trial to buda sai police ki su showcase le hai ta irang sigi singya tam ya na yam sakhi baswai su whatsapp clean city mo isi haidra ga we are equally responsible Create ki lupa chani ka tha da piga do bodu yaw da kai phajaba car tongba gentleman duga magi message duga phajana la aga torban da jam jam dam thobu je koi koi mun lo ga tani masi suma sense of responsibility se koi lainar ka da clean city am oini ha si mai thamjage
Dr. Pratita Charitable Hospital and Research Institute carried out free health camp at the hospital located at Khongzom. The free health camp, which marks the 14th editions, was jointly carried out by State Ayush Society. People availed free medical treatment and checkup for medicine, gynae, pediatrics, dermatology and dental. Beneficiaries also receive free medicine and the benefit of free medical testings. Manipur State Cooperative Bank Cooperative Development Subcommittee carried out credit linkage and awareness program on role of cooperatives on socio-economic development of societies today at Phobakchau, Kaithil. During the program, MSCB sanctioned KCC loans amounting to Rs 14 lakh to 4 Gram Panchayat level multipurpose cooperative societies and for self-sustenance and income generations. A 3D acrylic message board with I Love Lilong has been put up in Lilong. The initiative was taken by engineer Muhammad Riyajuddin Khan, who is a resident of Lilong Turel Ahanbi Darul Ulum area. In connection with this, locals also conducted a cleanliness drive. Now the sports news. Manipur team comprising officials of Wheelchair Basketball Associations Manipur and men and women players participating in 8th National Wheelchair Basketball Championship for men and women left Imphal for Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. The team was flagged off by Social Welfare Department Director Ngangom Uttam from Kangla Western Gate in Imphal today. 8 men players, 8 women players and 4 officials from Manipur are participating in the championship from October 5 to 13.
Kangla ki sengaga kubam sida mayam si minit mangatang taradang punminaraga chetkadoriba sanaroi singsigi yai pathoni boina mafam sidagi lamthasabani akoina pamjabasi paichaliba sanaroi singsi pukning hakchang thawai auna sanapirakpa medal phangba phangdaba aduna masagi talent ki magi thoisingthobagi dum leijagani adumapu aina sanari basida punging luppaga nada yektana phajana thwa yauna sanabiraga soyangam yaukana player khudinga manipurda andirakpa senior koina pamjaribasi.
Manipur players and officials participating in Vinu Mankat Cricket Trophy have left Imphal. The Under-19 Cricket Trophy to be hosted by Pondicherry Cricket Association starts from October 4. Manipur team comprises 15 players, manager P. Krishnan, coach P.H. Rohindro, assistant coach A. Ashini Kumar, trainer T. Bikenson and physio Atanu Singha. Manipur will play against Delhi, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh in the cricket trophy. The team will play their first league match against Delhi tomorrow. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Kuki militants released 2 kidnapped Meitei youths this morning after 6 days in captivity. Committee on Tribal Unity spokesperson Lun Kipgen says 2 Meitei youths released after reaching an agreement with Government of India. Centre agrees to transfer of Kuki prisoners locked at Imphal Central Jail to Churachandpur, establishment of police station at Kangpokpi districts, filing more. 2 workers die after accidentally falling into sewage tank situated near Suva Hospital in Rims Road. Unidentified miscreants storm Ukhrul police station, loot firearms in midst of violence over land dispute. Chief Minister Nongthombam Birain appeals for peace in Ukhrul district. And Mera Chaorel Houba celebrated with traditional and religious fervour. Many communities absent from festival due to prevailing crisis in Manipur. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next, Prime Time Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur na sinja langjaduna lakliba October ki tang taruk